Well, it is the sweet treat with a cult-like following. Australian ice cream maker Gelatomessina is turning its thriving local business into a global empire, shopping for sites this week in the US. The company's success comes on the back of a consumer-led push to revamp traditional products and charge top-end prices, a trend that's grown the value of our ice cream market to $500 million and has other big brands following suit. People have suggested that you're putting something in this product to make it so addictive.
Yeah, it's love.
It's all love.
It's all love.
Whatever the secret to Messina's success, it's landed them at the top of the frozen food chain. It opened its doors 12 years ago, but its popularity continues to grow and grow and grow.
When I started here 5 years ago, we were making, I don't know, maybe, let's say 120 kilos a day. We're making now close to 3 tonne a day.
3 tonne?
3 tonne. Customers are seeking that little niche product where it's not just your blue ribbon that's on the shelf in the freezer. They're looking for something a little left of centre. So something like the poached fig, something like a peanut butter that's had all these different additions added to it. They're looking for something like that, something that's more flavourful as opposed to mass-produced, mass-consumed items.
At $4 a scoop, it's not a cheap treat, but customers are proving they will literally line up for a top-quality product.
It's an affordable indulgence, it's an affordable luxury. Consumers are at present sacrificing on some of the big-ticket items, but still wanting to have that little bit of enjoyment in their life, and ice cream has been able to provide that.
And the trend isn't lost on other ice cream manufacturers, which are changing the way they produce and market the frozen dessert.
Brands such as Peter's are keenly aware of what products are popular and what products sell for higher prices. Now with Peter's, they obviously have the connoisseur brand, for which they are able to charge higher prices, and consumers at the moment are very willing to pay that. Consumers are increasingly demanding products that mirror what they're finding when they travel overseas, what they're seeing on television programs.
The consumer-led push toward high-end products, or premiumisation, has seen the ice cream industry grow in value to $500 million. It's expected to hit $600 million in the next 5 years. And last month, French ice cream company R&R scooped up Peter's for more than $400 million. Messina plans to stay at the forefront. Already it has 5 stores in Sydney and 1 in Melbourne. It's looking to expand that by adding another 3 stores nationally. Recently, the Italian delight opened in China, and this week the hunt begins for a Messina site in Las Vegas, and it won't end there.
Asia, definitely. We'd love to get into Singapore and Jakarta and China, Shanghai, Hong Kong, all those sort of places. So, I mean, for us, expansion through through Asia, I should say, is just one of the paths that we'll take.
Adapting its famous flavours for the Asian market is proving to be a challenge.
We had to reduce the sweetness content. We had to create flavours that were more approachable for the Chinese. We've got things like pumpkin, purple taro, cucumber and black vinegar.
Despite plans for a global empire, Gelatomessina is careful not to expand too quickly. It's ruled out offering franchise opportunities, preferring to continue the owner-operator business model.
We never want to lose contact or feel with the stores. It's so important to us because that's part of what's made the business. We'd love to expand all over the world, take over the world one scoop at a time.
It is tasty indeed. And Matthew, this really is a company that's turned a simple idea into a huge success. But are there other potential Messinas out there who don't make it because a lot of companies can't afford to invest in R&D?
Look, yeah, this is, I love this business, and this is one of the reasons why I love business journalism, because companies like Messina just come along out of nowhere. They do something simple like ice cream, but they do it really well, and now they're going to export across the world. And you do sort of think, what other opportunities are there in Australia? And what they can do, they acknowledge themselves that they do a lot of things they lose money on, but it's worthwhile for investing in the brand. But more research came out this week that shows that the large food manufacturers in Australia aren't able to spend a lot of money on research and development, because all their profits go effectively into Coles and Woolworths. So I think there's an issue around supermarkets.
And what do you think, John? Do we need a rethink? Is there a stranglehold by the supermarkets on this sort of thing?
Oh, they're very big and powerful, around 80% of the supermarket industry in Australia, Deb, but good on you, Messina. Niche market and great for the Australian dairy farmers. Have had a pretty tough time because of that $1 a litre of milk war between Coles that Coles brought on. So they're good for the dairy farmers. I think wish them all the best.
Yeah, and anything that can help us expand into that Asian market should be applauded.
Yeah, good on them.
Indeed.